doesn't care about us, about anything.
Vince is gonna bring him back.
I'm telling you.
Vince is gonna bring him back.
I'm telling you.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, grandma. You mad?
Oh man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, as I'm saying, Mr. Blitz Tech.
Joe, one further the cyber nerds.
And welcome to another review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., episode 21, the penultimate episode, Ragtag. It's all getting mad, it's all going crazy. If you want to tag along with this adventurous trio right here, make sure you're pressing the subscribe button. If you're loving this content, which I know you are, that's why you're here today, make sure you're pressing the like button, just smashing the ting. Like, we're just smashing all these baddies out here, you know what I'm saying? It's rough.
Alright, look, yeah, firstly, I just want you lot to know, say it every week, but maybe you haven't been paying attention or listening or understanding. Go to patreon.com/the Cyberners, yeah? There's a tier. It's called See You on the Next Level. Click it, join that group, watch this watch along, fam. 20 episodes, or 21 episodes of madness. And I'm telling you now, yeah, because I don't want you to have to retrospectively watch our finale watch along. I want you to binge the 20 and then be on time for that. Because bruv, from everything that's set up in this episode, I think it's going to be mad. Nah. I've got a couple negatives about the episode, yeah?
Okay.
I thought the beginning part with May and Coulson infiltrating the building was dead. I didn't care about none of that. I thought, nah, there's too much. Move. But then when we got into Ward's origin story, yeah, I was like, it's mad. Like, it's mad that we're here now. Do you know what I'm saying? We've seen all the stuff Ward's done, and it's like they try to use this episode as like Ward's conscience. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Ward's done all this mad stuff. For me, I think Ward's irredeemable at this point. For me. But I'm quick to get to this irredeemable point, innit? But they've set man up for a redemption. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like even if they redeem him in terms of doing something that maybe you lot can see as positive, I still feel like he's done so much that he could never be back on their side. So if they play that dynamic right, where maybe he has a conscious crisis, whatever, and does something that way, but he never gets them and they're still after him and he's still the bad guy, I feel like I could live with something like that. But that execution has to be done perfectly. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't think anything can be used as an excuse to save this guy, bro.
No, we're not saving him. We're not saving him.
Like, regardless what angle they want to take and all of that, like, because from what we get from this episode straight away, yo, my guy's in juvie. His parents are filing, like, are pressing charges against him.
I think that's a lie, though.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, the man said they will come down the corridor in a certain amount of seconds. And he said one, and it was his agents rather than his parents.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, and the reason why it kind of goes back to a few episodes ago when I was like, yo, I want to know about his parents and his brother. Do you know what I mean? So, and he didn't fight back in anything that was said. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to presume that it was like, yeah, like he's that kid who's got that neck switch for doing all this crud. Because there's a reason why he's in juvie. Do you know what I mean? So because he didn't act surprised when he was like, oh, like, my parents gonna do this, like, I'm just gonna take it, like...
You tried to burn the house down, fam.
You tried to burn the house down with your brother inside. Like, even the fact that I said, no, I didn't know
he was lying. For me, he was lying when he said that.
Exactly. Like, to me, yo, you tried to murder your brother, innit? And that goes back to what I was saying a few episodes ago, like, yo, I want to know about his family. I want to know about the brother and the parents. So, he was already on that path from juvie days, bruv. So, no, there is, like, regardless what the directors, writers want to play it out to save or whatever they want to do with him, No, bruv. He's far too gone from even before he became an agent.
It's not saving him, bruv. It's just it's like
the redemption.
No, but it's not. Okay, I use the word redemption because I feel like them man.
That's what you do all the time.
Not the filmmakers, but them man, the audience, like people we're talking to, the community, understand what I'm meaning. But it's like for me, you've just got to maneuver him from the bad side.
He's a bad.
No, he is the bad side.
I'm not
to his own
yeah.
Ward angle where it's like, okay, I do have an emotional connection to these man, and I have made one action, like him dropping them thing out the thing. That's the action. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the action. That's it. So someone watching is gonna be like, oh, Ward's good on the inside. No, he's not. He's bad, but he made a good. Like for me, bad people can do good things, and good people can do bad things, and that's all I want Ward to be. Ward is a bad person who maybe sometimes might make a morally right decision. The morally right decision for me, bruv, you don't kill Fitz and Simmons.
But the problem, but the problem with that is that them lot are gonna use it.
I don't know. See, but I don't think
try to rectify or put a spin for the masses
for him to come back. No, and that's washed. That's washed. We understand that. But what I feel like they've done with Ward is he's done so much bad stuff that he can never go back to the other side. And that's why I feel like I'm okay with from everything these men have done with the 21 episodes. The road they're taking me down, usually if it's in other movies, you know me, bruv. No, I know redemption. But I feel like they're doing it in a way where he's still going to be bad, they're still going to be after him, and it's going to make an even deeper thing that can last for another season, maybe 2 seasons. Like, that's it, bruv. But then imagine if something does happen to Ward. So imagine that Ward's dropped him out, thinking in the back of his mind, oh, I saved Fitz and Simmons. But imagine if they actually died in there, how the team would take it. Ward actually killed him, but he was really trying not to kill him. Bruv!
I would 1000% for that, bruv.
That would be mad, don't you think?
Bruv, I thought of it like it was a bit mad the way they did it, because at the point it was like, oh, to me it was like, yeah, do it. But that to me makes so much sense where he's trying to
save him.
Because it to me it goes back to he's this bad person that makes his own choice instead of always being manipulated.
Who would?
Yeah, like even like when he was younger, like he still had that energy against that guy where he put the shotgun to his head, even though the guy has explained to him from the beginning, like, yeah, I'm gonna free you from juvie, but this is gonna be the hardest of your life. But then we're gonna have fun. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows that I can be that guy, but I'm gonna still make my own decisions. So to me, when he makes that decision, even though it's good-hearted, but because there's no saving, you're just gonna make everything worse for you. And sometimes trying to do good, you just make things worse. And that to me would just make perfect sense.
What if
I don't think that's gonna happen.
If something actually happened to them in the
something happens to them, but it'll be like Titanic with the thing with Leo.
Yeah, so
one survives.
Like, oh, okay. Oh shit. I was just gonna say because we didn't see the conclusion of what happens to the dog. I'm guessing Garrett does shoot the dog.
For me, Garrett shot the dog. Yeah,
he let it go. So it's like Ward does something, but it's then out of his own action. Like Batman's like, I'm not gonna save you, I'm not gonna kill you either.
Yes, but this is, and that's the thing that makes me feel like something's gonna happen to them in that tank because it's like they foreshadowed it, and bruv, we're talking about it through the wash along, like, and it's like you see it happening. So it's like basically Ward let the dog go, but that's the good gesture. But knowing, bruv, there are powers bigger than you that are making these decisions. Like, bruv, you can do whatever you want in life. The universe is deciding. And the universe decides, bruv, Garrett kills the dog, bang. So even though he tried to do something kind, it ended badly for him. The same thing of, he tried to save Fitz and Simmons. This is guessing, like, you know what I'm saying? He tried to save them, but the universe is going to do something, bruv. That for me is what they showed me with the dog story. They never showed the dog actually get shot. But for me, that's how I took it. Yeah. So I feel like now it's actually on the table for me, like, if one, I don't see how something can happen to just one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know there, but I feel like
that's why I think they ain't gonna die because like they're both in the container. And, yeah, I don't think both of them will die, but it would be out of Ward's hands.
if something did happen to him, but that's what I'm saying. If something happens to them, that then let's say one of them does die, they both die, whatever. I'm just thinking of now the mindset of the team because they're just only gonna see it as Ward flipped on us, then killed two of us. But bruv, that dynamic there's bruv, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of if I've seen that in a show before, and I don't think I have. Someone comments for that.
Do you know what's so?
And I told you, we said this in the last review that we're getting Game of Thronesy.
Remember what I said last episode? I said, yo, don't be surprised if this thing goes south. And here we are, YouTube discussing it, bro. This is mad.
They're making it out. Well, for me, the foreshadowing for me is just with Garrett, where he blatantly told man, don't trust anybody, including myself.
Yeah.
And now his whole episode, man's me. Because
he's dying, isn't it? Like,
he is dying, but like, it now just shows the whole thing. Even when he took him out into the forest, and man was like, oh, I've took you here because of you. Even the whole parent talk, I didn't really believe that.
No, I'm with you on that
even
one.
the whole even you put in perception of like Ward's and his parents, even I'm thinking that was that a lie to make himself feel bad about doing something. And, bro, it goes, for me, it's all mad. And now Paxton's not Paxton, but is it Paxton? Garrett Paxton, isn't it?
Garrett, yeah.
The way he's saying your parents down the corridor, you got this amount of time before you make a decision, or you're about to go to juvie.
That's pure manipulation.
Exactly. And the man's like, one, oh yes, and then it's his team that comes through. So man's like, I already hooked you, you're coming with me. Bruv, it's all perception and it's all mad. So I don't believe...
It's part of the game, innit? It's part of the game, bro.
Any of them.
It's part of the game.
And this is the thing, because for Garrett, I'm with you. I don't trust everything he says, but we know what happened. Garrett, Wood did burn the house down, and his brother was in it. For me,
he lied to Garrett as well about that.
Okay, yeah, and he did.
So the story about his parents is he lied to Sky
and that's what,
about.
I'm with that, bro. But that's what I'm saying. But he did burn the house down, or tried to burn the house down. So his parents may have a negative outlook on him, and it's enough for him to decide to go with Garrett. So whether Garrett's telling the truth or not, he went with him. So I'm like, all right, cool. Look, I'm believing that story. For me, with Garrett, it's like I feel like it's sick, and it puts me in a position where it's like all of these shows just make you feel like, all right, Shield's dead, bruv. Garrett's working for Shield, and the same thing that happened to Garrett is what happened to Coulson. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, you man left man out to dry. Oh, I was loyal to you man didn't have my back. Like, that is just a reoccurring theme with working with Shield in these organizations, bruv. So now it's like, I don't even feel major hate towards Garrett. I don't even think I really ever did. No. But I'm so more understanding and sympathetic for his character now, knowing that,
you understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, bro. Like, fam, these man left you out to die when you committed your life to the thing, bro. Fam, I'll burn it all down, man. burn it all down, bro. So I'm glad they gave him the serum, and he's now going to become supercharged, because I was saying, like, we need a villain to kill at the end, and it should be him, because it can't be Peterson, because he started off good.
What if it's... Oh, so I was about to say, what if it's Peterson versus Garrett then?
That's
two powerhouses in the same house now.
For me, Peterson and Ward against Garrett makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Peterson's fighting for his freedom, and Ward's going to come to the epiphany of, this guy don't actually care about me. Do you know what I'm saying? Or maybe, yeah, bruv, something like that I'm cool with. But then it leaves the team with what are they doing? And if they're going after Ward, now this sounds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and this is what I want. We're all over the place.
Bruv.
Yes, bruv. But then also the team, someone's got to go save...
them two.
Yes,
but that's the thing.
But that's the thing. If they're going after Ward, instead of saving Fitz and Simmons,
that's the thing,
and then them lot die, like, bruv, there's guilt for everyone.
Yeah, but the thing is, the last location they knew is like, yo, stay put.
Oh, of course.
Don't do anything. So their last location is being there. And obviously, because Fink found them, they could have easily left a trace of something that, like, we've got taken. So now their mind's like, that's it, they're on the plane.
They might be dead, Sam. They both might be dead, bro. Sam, when we listen, bro, you see how at the beginning of the episode they had the whiteboard with the lines. We just did that, and it's adding up to them two dying in this episode, bro.
I'm not ready for it. Please stop,
bro. When I was trying to get you ready, you was denying it.
I'm not ready for it either. If it does happen, fam.
Why would you man not to trust these?
If if anything is Ward and what's the other brother? Deathlock. They're probably dead.
But the
No
thing is,
way.
the thing
No
is-
way.
The thing is,
No way.
The thing is, 2 of them can be declared dead,
Mm.
and then a few seasons from now,
Oh,
one
okay.
of them arises from the ashes, bro.
Mm.
Because that, and then
Nah,
that
I'm not.
person's
Nah,
on his own
nah,
thing.
nah. Bro, I'm not
The
here
thing
for
is, I
that.
think they're
You
not
man,
dead.
listen,
Because they know the play inside out.
bro.
Even better than Ward.
So they could get out.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
feel
no,
like.
that's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good, bro.
Well,
Listen,
because they
Sam,
had to maneuver
Sam,
the
listen,
team.
brother, fam, listen. I'm still on your side, bro. I don't want either of them to die now.
Mm-mm.
Like, I still got my money on Fitz dying, but that's in like season 3 or something. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
That man ain't built for this, bro.
Oh, no,
That man
it's
ain't
not.
built for this.
Oh,
Bro,
that's interesting.
but you know what? Yeah, when I did,
Interesting.
there's more evidence to Fitz is being dead this season, Sam. There's more evidence, bro.
Why?
Trip came in with the Howling Commando bags
Mm.
with all of the new gadgets they're gonna use, saying, "Oh look, I'm a techie with the invention." That's usually Fitz's job, bro.
Yeah,
I
we've
told you,
seen
we
that
know.
being-
No, we already said that he's been replacing him slowly.
Mm.
That's the nail in the coffin for me. Now I think about it, bro.
Bloody
That's the
hell.
nail in the coffin, bro. That's not me. That's bro. Listen, we're sitting here breaking the whole thing down, and my mind's now just, bro. He's gone,
How
bro.
many seasons were you talking about last week?
I was saying, no, I said season 3.
Yeah, it's all a bit mad.
These men move mad,
It's all a
bro.
bit mad.
These men move mad.
I think the most interesting conversation as well is when the flower girl went to Ward and said that she found similar things between her and Sky.
Yeah.
So she also alluding to that she has special DNA then.
The thing for me is like, I'm unsure if she's like just a cultist or part of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when they was talking about the clairvoyant, she was like, "Oh, you're clairvoyant, you got superpowers. I'm gonna follow you. Don't care, whatever."
That's the kind of stuff she's into, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm not sure if it's that's just a cult mentality where she will just follow people with abilities,
I think
Or
so.
like-
or if she is one of them, knows
Exactly, yes.
and is
Wants
trying to
to help
rekindle
them.
with her people.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I think
I
it
never
is.
thought of that. I never thought of that.
No, because
I just
obviously
think
when
she just had like this thing for it.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
For me, it could be both,
Mm.
and I feel like they've not specified which one it is. They lean in this episode. They lean more towards the she has abilities because she said there's a connection between me and Sky, but we haven't really seen her do anything.
Exactly.
But we ain't seen Sky do anything.
So it's almost
But
like
we know Sky is the kid from the story.
exactly. So it's almost like they have latent powers then they don't know how to awaken. That's why I feel like why has she been helping people with such powers? Like, what's your connection with them? And actually saying that she has similar DNA to what she finds in the sky, I'm like, that's something. And how does she know the story?
I don't know. Someone else said the story earlier on in the someone told the story to Coulson, right? Earlier on in the season, fam.
I can't remember.
Yes, bruv. There was a story of a special baby, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they left it. 08. What they called it? They called it 08 something.
Yes.
That means unknown.
Yeah, something of unknown origin. They found, and that's what I'm saying. They told a similar story earlier on in the season, so it's interesting. But what I'm trying to plug into is what it like. Obviously, they said the baby's parents were monsters. Yeah, so monsters could be aliens, and it's anything that looks different. So they're being very general with that. But I'm now trying to think of where's this actual tie into the MCU. Like, let's say she is an alien. Yeah, what species?
Didn't we have this discussion before?
Yeah.
We had this discussion
Like ice
before.
giants. Because of the blue body.
Because the blue body.
like,
Yeah, but that was the body they was doing the thing with.
Mm.
That doesn't necessarily mean that she's
She's
one of them.
Wow, she could be like Star-Lord, innit?
But Star-Lord's human.
Half human, innit?
Said the parents were monsters. I don't
Yeah, but-
know either, fam.
So, alright, so parents are monsters,
Yeah, but monsters could be anything. That's just not human.
right?
Yeah.
But she's got a full human appearance. Or does is she like a sleeping agent where she's just living through that form until she clocks who she is and now she'll transform to whoever she is?
Fam, they could have been monsters, but they could have looked like humans, fam, and just had abilities. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you're telling a story from time ago, Chinese whispers, all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it's like when something horrific's happening, and in your mind it's like, oh, we was attacked by monsters. When it was like, nah, he just threw ice beams. Do you know what I'm saying? So her parents could be humans, or could have been wearing a suit, or anything, bruv.
It's gonna be interesting to see where she's actually from. So I guess we're not gonna find out until next season or something.
Bro, we're acting like we gotta wait 2 years to watch the next season,
I
bro.
know,
We got it
man.
all.
It feels like it. That's what it feels like,
It's
bro.
good, man.
Until man watches, that's what it feels like.
Bro, I'm ready for the next episode, man.
Yes, we are. Yeah, it was a decent Pinocchio episode. Guys, let us know in the comments down below what are your thoughts, feelings. If you're on Instagram, making sure... We're almost at 10K, you know? Almost. Guys, help us
Come
with
on,
the
man.
push.
Come on.
Almost there. Until next time, I'm Mr. Blitz Tech.
Raving your GS.
Joe 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.